Oh, good. This should be easy then. Hopefully.
Yes.
So listen, I gotta ask, what made y'all decide to do this show?
Well, I mean, we kind of already were used to the spotlight. Like I've actually already self-produced a few like YouTube reality shows, just me in the music world. So it's something I've kind of always wanted to do. I didn't never imagine it would be with my wife though, like shining the light on, all of our ups and downs. But I just do feel like we got a story to tell, and it can definitely help a lot of people out there because it's the real. And I was very shocked that she agreed to do it. So, I mean, I guess she can answer better than me.
Okay, okay. In my mind, in my head, I've always felt like I was a star and a celebrity in my mind. I will be transparent and admit that. So when it presented itself, I'm super private, but I'm also very transparent at the same time, like super private about certain things. And I just felt like if God presented this opportunity, I thought that there was something there. Like the Lord wanted us to put our marriage on Front Street so that we can be a testimony and impact somebody else in another marriage in a good way. So I was like, you know what? If this works out, it was for us to do, and that's why I gave it my yes.
I got a quick question. Brandon, did you cut your hair?
Yeah.
No more man bun.
What went into that decision?
Well, she's been asking me to cut my hair for about 2 years now.
Oh, you wanted him to cut it.
And so I never had really developed the muscle memory to get it all tight. And so she hurt her wrist. And so I kept walking out the house looking like, who shot you? So we had an argument one day. And I just went straight to the barbershop. I walked out of there like new me.
I was so happy. And like, it's hard. Like, I have to do 4 people's hair because we have 2 daughters. So I'm doing my hair, the girl's hair. And at the last minute, he was like, baby, can you do my hair? And I'm like, hair for the day. Like, leave me alone. So I was happy he cut it.
And Carlos wouldn't approve a budget for my hairstylist. So
wait a minute. So let me ask you this question. On a day where y'all not getting along, because it happens, does she still do your hair?
I don't even ask her. I might throw on a little.
You just rolling dangerously.
He'll risk looking raggedy. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I'm not gonna give him the best man bun on those days. It's gonna be like a little.
And sometimes I ask my assistant too. She's like, "Who did your bun today?" It better have been Vivian. Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
How have you? Well, first of all, let me say this: y'all definitely have TV personalities, but how have you prepared for, the world to comment on what they see on the screen?
Well, personally, I've been doing a lot of praying. That's just real. Just to prepare my heart and my mind for what's to come. Because it's not, I know that, we'll have some fans, but we'll also have some people that are just like, just like coming for us. I prepare my mind not to, read comments. So we have a publicist who will be handling social media, making sure that we're not seeing any comments that will kind of disrupt our day. So I'm preparing that way.
Man, this is Detroit. We've been getting talked about forever. So I'm just used to it. People, just have always shown Detroit in a negative light. So it's just like, I feel like we are built for this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys manage having to talk about such deep issues, and then like while the cameras are there, and then you have children? So how do you get back to like, all right, we gotta, because I think every marriage has to figure that out. And so I'm asking this even for myself, like, how do you go from we in this space, like there was the studio scene in the first episode, to then, all right, we got to get back. How do you do that?
It's easy for me, but so you can answer.
I mean, you know, it's about what
No. I have a. I want you to answer, but she said it's easy for her, and I want to know why.
Okay.
I mean, it's like I'm an entrepreneur. So it just taught me to be a professional adult. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be a professional husband, got to be a professional father, and that means that like you sometimes you just got to code switch. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I walk out a meeting with a client, then I walk into a session with somebody else, and then, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm constantly doing that.
Yeah.
And so even at home it's the same way, because your children, you know, like she go say something however she say it, but my daughter is gonna say it in the most loving, angelic way possible. So, you know, it's easy to code switch at home.
I think for me, I have such and he could probably assess this. I have such a warm and forgiving heart. Like I don't hold on to things. So it's easy for me to like go through something, look at the bigger picture, and then come back down. Like, okay, that was a moment that happened. And I put it in like in a box. Like, okay, we'll address this later at a different time. I can't carry this energy into the rest of my day. I have to still show up as a mother and a loving mother and not an aggravated mother and not, you know what I'm saying? So you just learn how to put things in a box so that you can show up in other spaces and other relationships in a healthy way.
And I'll just tell you this, we had one scene where we went 4 days without speaking. And because I'm not like her. I be holding on to it. I was on Do Not Disturb for 4 days. The producers could not get a hold of me for 4 days.
And I was fine.
Whoa. Because I can't even imagine that. Like, I can't, like, how did you feel when he went on Do Not Disturb? I got so many questions.
Look, that's what happened. Like, I was just so I was outdone with what happened. So normally that would bother me, being on Do Not Disturb or not hearing from him for some days. He actually left. I was okay. I had peace about it because I knew like my role in that, and I knew that I did my best. And I just like, you know what, whatever happens, that's his choice. And I just found some peace about it. And I just, like I said, I have to show up anyway. So I just could not take myself there. Because a wife not hearing from their husband for 4 days, that'll send you somewhere, you know what I'm saying, if you're not careful.
Yeah. And so for you, they're telling me it's time to wrap, but I got to ask this question real quick. How did you come down from that, Brandon?
I like being alone was where, like, because basically when we were filming, we had 2 homes. It's like we were in a penthouse, which was a brand deal that she secured, us staying in a penthouse. We also had our regular home. So just me being there and just me being able to just really clear my head and just think about, you know, do I really want this? And I was just able to just like when I'm alone, I can recharge. I can pray. It's like I could shut out all the noise, and I was able to bounce back. And then we had a scene. Our very next scene was with our marriage counselors.
Yeah.
So
we have an assistant.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have. I want to say thank you guys for being real. I think that people who really watch this show and are looking for answers and looking for examples, I think we're going to get that from you guys. So I want to say thank you for that.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.